for example, was not on. So you have been talking to nobody the entire time. Dear Lord. Sorry, viewers. Now our audio's back.
Oh, nice.
That's why I need to prep beforehand.
I know. I did not even notice that. Whoops.
Second drink, Jasmine, just so we can.
Whoops.
Would you like Jasmine to redo the drinks cam?
No, because then I'm gonna have to drink it again. I'm ashamed I'm gonna be stuck drinking. Okay, for those of you who were watching before, I made a drink. It was horrendous. It was based off of an Applebee's beverage called a Tipsy Zombie, and it was very nasty. I will have to drink it because it is liquor. So, see, Allie still loves me.
You can cut back to the.
He wants to. I'm going to show you the ingredients. He's very proud of me whenever I do this. Okay, here it is. Here's the drink. I had a zombie blue mix. Then I added. No, they don't need that. Yes. Then I topped it off with a little bit of this. But before I topped it off with a little bit of Midori, I added the rum. And the taste is kind of what you would expect it to taste like. A night at Applebee's. So. If you're missing a night at Applebee's, you can do that if you would like. But if you're missing a night at Applebee's, I would like you to call me first because, like, what's wrong? Like, who hurt you?
But if you need to astral project to Applebee's.
Because, like, there are other, like, outlets you can choose from. You don't have to go to Applebee's. There you go. Sorry for that little delay. I feel like this happened last time you were on too, which sucks. The audio also was not as good as it could have been, so sucks. Well, maybe we'll do like a transcript or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Mel was also your first guest in the old setup. This is a new setup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So sorry. For fourth time.
All right. So, witchy icon, blah blah blah. I think we covered that. We're playing this game now. Let's see what's coming next. Oh, this is easy. This is clearly the craft. Right?
No, this is American History X.
Oh, you were so right. There's Edward Norton. You nailed it. Yeah. That, I forget she was in that. Yeah, congratulations. That was a good trick one. Okay, here we go. This is her again. This, I feel like, I mean, I want to say the worst witch, but I could.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. See,
yeah.
Now I'm not sure. Because I was gonna go with Return to Oz, but now that you said the worst witch, I'm like, okay, now I'm not sure. Now I'm confused.
I know, right?
Be the worst witch.
It is definitely a toss-up. Like, I can't tell. I mean, I'm gonna say worst witch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at. Whoa, what? Something I haven't even heard of, and probably will never watch in my lifetime. Christmas pageant. That sounds awful.
It was her first movie.
It was her first movie. No shit.
Little baby Fairuza.
Yeah. That's cute. A Christmas movie. I had no idea she was in a Christmas. Okay, well, this is clearly The Craft. Nev Campbell. I'm
Rachel
sorry,
True.
I don't know. Thank you.
Rachel True, who, by the way, just published her first tarot deck.
Ooh, really?
Just published her first tarot deck along with tarot book. And it looks super cool. She was involved in every part of it. So if
I
you
love that.
tarot deck in your life, please buy Rachel True's tarot deck.
I might have to.
An actual independent witch who also played a badass witch in a movie too. So,
do we know? Is it like based off of the Rider-Waite deck, or is it like a Oracle deck?
She said it is. She doesn't say what it's based off of, but she said it can be used with any. The deck itself can be used with any manual.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna guess and say it's the Rider-Waite.
I follow Rachel True on Instagram, so I know these people.
I do too. I need to catch up. That's awesome. Yeah, The Craft. We knew that. Wow.
Okay,
I guess she did video games.
I'm out. No, this is all you, Jasmine.
Part of me is saying this is Grand Theft Auto, but I don't recall her being in the Grand Theft Auto franchise.
What about
Then the other thing I'm thinking is maybe Hitman. And David is just like getting very excited right now because he's staring at me.
That's a new to me too.
Oh, he's just like in the corner right now, like.
She did voice work for like 2 years. So
Let's see here. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it is Grand Theft Auto.
really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking Grand Theft Auto, because I can't think of any other franchise that looks this way. You know what I mean? I know that's not a good excuse. Maybe Lara Croft Tomb Raider doesn't make any sense.
All right, yeah, let's just say Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Okay, what is it?
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Look at Jasmine! Yes!
Mercedes Cortez.
Wow, and
I would have done it.
Oh my gosh. I actually was playing this in 2002. I do not remember. I just did not realize. I'm so very surprised and enjoyed. I'm enjoying these facts.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Good game.
Yeah. Okay, this one definitely I have no clue. First of all, I can't even recognize the actress on the left hand side. I want to say it's probably something random like Showgirls or something like that. I'm only saying Showgirls because I see a desert. Oh, I wonder if this is Motorama. No, because then the little kid would be in it.
I have never seen this before in my life.
Yeah, this is weird.
It looks like some sort of like buddy movie. Oh no. Or like Runaway.
The prequel to Thelma and Louise or something.
Something.
That's what I'm gonna put in. It's the prequel to Thelma and Louise before they like decided crime was the way to go. We've all been there.
Movie spend all the time, probably. That could be some Lifetime movie. Okay.
Gas, food, and lodging.
I've never seen it before.
Neither have I, but this seems like, that's definitely your epic road trip kind of thing, because it's like, okay, the 3 things you worry about when you're hunting for stuff. Okay. Oh, yes. The Island of Dr. Monroe, the actor behind her, I believe this sadly was his last film. Why can't I think of his name?
Orson Welles.
That's not Orson Welles.
No, it is not Orson Welles.
It's the guy who
Marlon
used to be Marlon Brando, thank you. He apparently lost his shit on set. It was after his son committed suicide, I think. So he was just like, fuck it, for the whole entire situation. So
May I bring up a story from Fairuza Balk about her meeting Marlon Brando in the movie, please? Or would you like to do it?
David, come closer. Can you
all right, David, you can tell your story.
I was
What is
asking
it?
permission before I come, because I have like 1 or 2 mansplain moments per episode. So
He's already used 2.
May I use the 3rd?
Yes.
In the documentary about the making of the Island of Dr. Moreau, which is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and I highly recommend it. The Fairuza Balk relates the story of when she met Marlon Brando and was working with him and asked him, "What's your motivation for this scene?" Hoping for an incredible depth of knowledge about the art of acting from one of the masters. And his reply was, as he's undoubtedly putting on like a weird hat or something that he just thought was fun. It's like, "Oh, my dear, this doesn't matter. None of this matters."
You're missing the best part of that quote.
What?
Look, I'm getting paid. You're getting paid. Doesn't matter.
Yep. This is after the director was fired.
It's so correct, though. It's so correct.
They had such high hopes for this film.
That was his suck it face, like once and for all, for sure. That was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, David. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I need to make.
It would have been more seamless if he could have ducked out, but whatever. Magic! He got swallowed by the curtain vagina. Next up, yeah, we were right. I was right. Who was right? We were both right. Okay, this is clearly Return to Oz, because you have all the main characters in the background.
returned to Oz and thoroughly fucked me up when I was 8 years old. And I remember the steampunk monkeys on the
roller skates.
Yeah, and the heads and the things and this was very difficult. I have a lot of feelings about this movie.
Gave nightmares to a lot of children during that time period.
So many. Oh, I've seen this. This is a fucked up movie too, but I can't remember.
A period piece.
Is this some movie about the Marquis de Sade or some shit like that?
I know there was one called de Sade, but I don't think Jeffrey Rush was in that. I don't think Colin Firth was in it. I want to say that this is probably. Part of me wants to say Dangerous Liaison, but again, I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Well. You know what? I know I'm wrong. I'll just say de Sade. You say Dangerous Liaisons. I think you might be right, though.
Let's see.
I do know it's a fucked up movie. What is it? What's the thing?
Val? No fucking clue what that is.
All right. But I do remember it being fucked up.
I don't know who Valmont is.
Does David have any facts about this one? Or what?
This is a first for me.
It's a first for him. I will say, I will go with Betty saying that the neckline here is pretty great. I mean, any period piece where they just knew how to, like, square the décolletage back then.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if
the hair tells me it's the Wedding Singer.
No. The Water Boy.
Oh, Water Boy. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't remember that one. But I don't remember her being in it either.
It's a very
I
sensitive
can't remember what her character's name was. What was it?
I wonder if that tattoo's real.
Yeah, that was
This is when
real.
they're preparing alligator.
David said this is an alligator scene.
Well, they eat the alligator because they live in, like, the Vicky Valancourt. That's who she plays, Vicky Valancourt, and they live in, like, the bayou.
Allie in the chat says that as well.
And
That's a good name. Oh, I keep on wanting to say, I think this is it. This is the worst witch. I almost said welcome back to Halloween Town, but this is the worst witch.
This is the worst.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the worst witch because, obviously, actor whose name escapes me right now.
God, who is that? Is that Angelica Houston? No, that's
No, it's another actress. She plays. I know some of the stuff she's done later in life. She was actually the mom in Game of Thrones who killed that kid, Joffrey. I can't think of her.
Recently passed away.
Yes, that I believe is her. I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that. Please do not.
Don't quote us on anything. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please don't quote us on anything. We don't want that to be, like, on our conscience. The worst witch. Wow! Moved to LA, claimed the occult shop from the craft. So, funny story about that occult shop. I think Fairuza actually ended up co-opening one somewhere in LA that you can go to, and it's apparently in one of the more legit shops that you can go to.
No longer owns it.
Yeah,
Oh, she no longer owns it. But yeah.
And Rachel True is a witch too. That's why we love them.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's my. Yeah, it's a good witch movie. I mean, I like watching it.
Yeah.
Cool. So.
That's on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a fun game. Dave did a decent job. Betty Cam says I'm right.
That's Diana Rigg.
Oh, Diane Rigg. Okay, thank you. I was just thinking she says I'm right, and just yay! I'm happy to be right with most things. I'm not, but I'll take it. Okay, so that was fun. I'm gonna move into something a little bit different. One of the things that we were gonna announce. Am I missing that, or is that some elsewhere? What are you doing? Oh, he's fixing the sound. I'm gonna move around a bit just to make sure I'm not. Okay.
I'm moving drinks too.
Oh, thank you.
You go back in the drinks drawer.
Leave it out. I'm probably gonna need it.
Okay, I'll put them on the table.
I'm probably gonna need it. Oh wait, actually bring back the whiskey and the wine. I will need that legitimately.
Bring back the whiskey and the wine.
That's something I'm used to saying just in general. Okay, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. We were gonna do a special announcement. Is that still in there, a special announcement? Or do we take it out?
Special announcement's in there, but if you're doing special announcement, that's under fall chat.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a special announcement, and I was gonna segue into the. Okay, that's perfect. The special announcement that David and I are happy to report. We're gonna drink all of that. No, basically, the special announcement is we are going to be the household with the larger candy bars. We're gonna do it for Halloween. We've decided we will be giving whole candy bars. We're not gonna be doing fun sized. Thank you. I mean, we're really proud of it. We agreed to do it, and we're very excited.
It's just such an adult step for the both of you. I mean,
Really, it is.
Because you know,
Absolutely.
you just get to the point where you know, like, life's too short. Fuck it, the kids are getting the full size.
Smallest house on the street, largest candy payoffs in town.
Yeah, that's the whole shtick. But because we were thinking about this, it did lead to a bit of an argument, and it's going to be controversial, and not a lot of people are going to agree with me, but I'm fine with that. Okay, Twix. Why is it here? Twix is a candy I enjoy. I petition to move it from candy category to cookie. I think it's a cookie. I don't think it can count as a candy bar.
Jasmine, can I tell you something?
What?
I've always felt the same way about Tic Tacs.
Thank you. Yes, it's a wafer cookie. It's a wafer cookie, and people can be upset.
Should I be sitting here to debate, or is this just a I know out loud?
When I signal you, you can come.
Oh.
Actually, no, wait, you should come. You should see this. Okay. Here we have the Twix, okay? Now, if you look at the anatomy of a Twix bar, okay? Obviously, you have a layer of shortbread, a short drizzle of caramel, and then it's coated in chocolate. Now, for a lot of people, they were like, well, that's why we're going to call it a candy bar, okay? It's got the caramel there, and it's wrapped in a bar shape. I say no, and here is my evidence. Then what's this? Is this a candy bar?
Mm-mm.
Girl, that's a biscuit.
That is a biscuit. It's a cookie. It's a biscuit, whatever. You got the shortbread, cakey
Whatever
shortbread.
If you're on, it's a biscuit or a cookie. No one calls it a candy bar.
Thank you. You got the chocolate. It's the same components with the exception of instead of caramel, it's a jam. But if they could put caramel in those, they would. Okay, that's Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Jaffa's. Same deal. Shortbread, layer of chocolate. Are we then going to call that a candy bar? No. It is still a cookie.
I feel like where candy companies are trying to get us is they're like, no, but look at the shape. It's shaped like other candy bars. Like, no, it's just shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate.
Shortbread can be in squares because then you have the Walker's shortbread, which come in the shape of what? A bar. Are we then calling that a candy bar?
No, we're not. We're never
No, we're
going
not.
to
It's
do
still no. It's still a shortbread.
And even if I covered that shortbread in chocolate, I would still call it a cookie.
Mm-hmm. I have Betty in the chat saying it's a powerful hybrid, which you could argue for that. She's saying it is in the realm of cookie bar, but still you gotta say cookie, right?
I mean, yeah.
And we have cookie bars, like a lemon bar is a weird cookie bar situation where it's like this. Look how heated he's getting.
I know, and he can make a rebuttal on his own time.
I see you've both fallen for what's called the Welsh fallacy, in which case you mistake the format of something for the ingredients of something. Bar purely refers to the formatting of it, as evidenced by repeated other instances of cookie bars, or peanut delivery devices in the shape of bars. Therefore, anything that is a bar shape that is made with chocolate, including stuff with meat inside, is considered a candy bar. However, if Snicker was formatted into a round shape, it would then be a cookie, in my opinion, or wafer, perhaps. For example, what are those mints? Those mints, like those round mints that I forget because
Thin mints or the York patties?
York peppermint patties. Those are formatted according to your rules as a candy bar. However, they are clearly patties and not bars. That is why a Twix is a candy bar and not a cookie. It can be a candy bar containing the ingredients of a cookie. However, it is still ultimately in the format of a bar coated in chocolate.
Yeah, but no one's questioning whether or not a York patty is a candy or a patty or whatnot.
No.
It's still a candy.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, again,
I'll even be,
okay.
This
Candy category
is also a candy bar, in my opinion.
That is a granola bar. That is a whole other thing. You can't put that. Look
at the sugar content. That's another way they trick you.
If you give this to a child and say, "Here is your candy," what do you think that kid is gonna do? Are they gonna be like, "Yay, thank you," or kick you in the nuts?
Yeah, you're gonna get a nut kick.
And by nuts, kick this. Not be rude. They'll kick it out of your hands. Kick these nuts.
I'm not saying give the kids bad candy.
I'm just saying saying this is a candy bar is egregious. Like, this is no.
I just don't understand why we can't just simply base whether something is a cookie or a candy bar based on the percentage of cookie versus candy.
And I think that's fair.
I think Betty really may have the center here.
A powerful hybrid. I kind of agree, but we're still gonna have to say it's leaning into cookie. It is a cookie that you would have on the go.
I feel like based on percentage of cookie within the candy bar alone.
I was also thinking the Caramel Delights Girl Scout cookies. That's practically a Twix bar.
Right. Just
think about it. Just coconut on the top. But we don't go like, oh, here's our candy wafer. I mean, you could. It's like all the sugar, but
y'all
it's still
never
a
had
cookie.
hippie parents, I see.
Anyway, I feel like I made a pretty good argument. I'm glad I'm not the only person who believes that. Anybody else have anything to say? We can continue this. I mean, this is one of the things, like, don't even get me started about boneless chicken wings. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a nugget. It's a nugget.
Thank you. It's a nugget you drizzled in sugar sauce. No. Mm-mm.
Just a way to chicken nuggets to drunk adults. That's all.
Another special announcement. What?
One year when I was in the house in Oakland, we gave away McDonald's to kids.
That's fine. That's
keep
pretty.
it in the oven.
That's actually that's a good thing. You're giving them something to nourish them on their way. That's cool. I would be fine with that. This is like a random thing I'm just including. I did know we're gonna include it elsewhere, but I just wanted to say, like, because again, it's fall, the seasons are changing. We are changing aesthetics, changing vibes, and I think it's important to like do that, honor it, and people who are also doing stuff, honor their journey. This lady or kid or whoever _ Carly S. whatever, you can see it on TikTok. The whole video is her sobbing uncontrollably at 3 a.m. on a horse because her friend fucked her brother, and I just feel like something about this just touched me. I just felt that. I mean, I would have the video, but it's just a girl literally on a horse sobbing, and I didn't want to hear that again.
There's more annoying things she could have done. I mean, at least she's trying to. But then again, she did film it for TikTok.
I know. Well, you got clout, right?
Oh, and I just want to be well, maybe she's I feel sad, but at least if I can show all my TikTok followers I have a cool horse that I get to be sad on, it'll make me feel better. I don't know how the younger generation works, Jasmine. Don't ask me.
Neither do I. And with respond to Allie, no pity for horse girls. I have no pity for her. I'm just saying, this is a vibe that I'm fine with. I don't accept it, but you know what I mean? It's being sad on a horse somehow speaks to me personally. I mean, if 2020 was like a situation, like just being alone at 3 a.m. on a horse sobbing.
A video the other day, a YouTube video of a rancher in Australia who had to punch a kangaroo in the face to save his dog, and I felt like that was
that is also a good point. I do remember that. Yeah. It's the most Australian thing I've seen in a while. That and a bunch of plumbers trying to get work done, but they're getting harassed by an alligator.
You know, it's all part of the same feeling, I feel like.
Yeah, same vibe. I get that. So that's it for the special announcements. Next, we're going to move into this fall chat situation. And this is just me giving honor to... Oh, my wine is gone. He wouldn't give me my wine because he's worried about where this show's going. So am I. He's probably worried I'm going to down everything. And honestly, with as crazy as 2020 has been, that is a real concern. Anyway, I'm just giving honor to the fact that it's fall and we have to now switch our liquors. You know, I'm putting away the white wine, I'm breaking out the red, putting away the rum, and I'm going straight for the whiskey. So I just want to give honor to that as well. I don't know what your drinking situation is, but I do think it is important around these times to switch over, right? Like you do that just to get ready.
I'm kind of wishing like at some point I can get more into like hot alcoholic drinks. Like your hot toddies,
yes,
like hard apple ciders, and your blue vine, and stuff like that. Because I feel like that's a classy fall experience that I haven't really gotten into before at all. But there's all these like warm winter alcoholic drinks, and I just feel like that's an avenue I should be exploring more at some point. I don't know what your hot liquor drinking experience is.
Let's bring back spiced wine. We should be doing that. You serve it blood hot with all this like spices and shit. I'm pretty sure I have somewhere.
And the best part is you can make it in your crock pot. You don't even have to do really that much to it.
That's so true. I could just have it going the whole day and just dip into it when I need it.
Right, just a little hot wine here, just a little hot wine there, and you know, next thing you know, you don't need a coat outside anymore. All good. You can just walk barefoot in the snow, and it's fine.
I love it. What about the next slide is? I don't remember what I put. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was just me being happy about wine. David took it away from me. I did have a bottle of red I was gonna have out here as well. But it's fine. I don't need it. I still have plenty of booze here that'll last me through at least the next couple minutes. Again, it's 2020. Whatever it takes to like get through things, I think we should do it. What else do I have? Oh, here's another thing that I decided to add. So I haven't done this one in a while. This is my But Why-Do segment where I ask serious questions about why people do things and why they feel like they need to do things when they don't really have to. I just found out about this like a few hours ago. Apparently, Kraft is going to be releasing a pumpkin spice mac and cheese. I don't need that.
Just for I'm gonna buy a box just for posterity purposes, to save and will down to my grandchildren. I think.
Like at that time, that thing it looked fine the way it was. I mean, I guess he is splitting it. Okay, fine. I just feel like why? Why are we doing this? I don't. This is too much. Nobody asks you Kraft. Also, I'm wondering if it's Canadian because when I've seen it in advertisements, they're advertising it as Kraft dinner rather than Kraft mac and cheese. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a Canadian thing.
Maybe it's Canadian. I just look at some online. But
I mean, if somebody
this is technically like when you think of Kraft macaroni and cheese, it's like you make it for your family, your kids, and I guarantee you, your kids are not fucking asking for pumpkin spice Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Who is this for? This is like when they say let the market decide. This is what you bring out.
Right.
As an example of why you shouldn't. This is not okay. And I thought it was a prank, but it's not. I've seen a number of reputable sources saying that this is going to happen. I think they're going to be launching it through Starbucks actually as a giveaway. I don't know. But it exists in the world and I think you should know that.
They put it in like a cappuccino latte cup. That's disturbing to me. Like, I don't understand these guys. Everything here is wrong. Everything here is making me dizzy.
It is wrong. And I'm trying to think, could it be good? I don't know. Like, I mean, pumpkin mac and cheese, that's fine. That's a great way to add some protein to that whole situation. But like,
Powder that they use.
no, I'm not about that.
I don't know. No one wanted this, and now we're just confused.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm hiding. The final thing I'll add, though, because I don't want people to think I'm talking smack about pumpkin spice. I enjoy it very much.
But you have to draw boundaries somewhere, Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, I don't need it in my gum. I don't need it in my makeup products. The occasional bath bomb, sure. That's fine. I mean, I do enjoy the scent. It was also brought up to me that a lot of the ingredients, like ginger, cinnamon, these are all protective herbs that ward off bad vibes. So if you know somebody that doesn't like it,
it's okay.
they hear us talking about them.
It's okay. I'm so, never mind, government. I love pumpkin spice. You may sell me all the pumpkin spice products that you want, and I will buy them dutifully. Thank you.
I want to do a rail of some right now, if I could.
You know, sign me up.
Sure, why not? I mean, yeah. We're near approaching the end of the show. Do we have any final thoughts? Anything you'd like to say? Again, sorry for the issues in the beginning, but anything you'd like to add to put a cherry on top of this?
We should at some point provide transcripts.
I know. Ugh. I am so sorry I do not know what happened. I guess we forgot to turn on the Yeti, and
you know what?
Oops.
I always watch the monitor.
I feel like
I'm sorry. That was my fuck up, everyone. Me. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Hey. It was our fuck up.
Everyone.
Our fuck up.
It was our fuck up.
Our fuck up.
Look
Yeah.
at you working together.
Yeah. If anybody's like, why haven't you two had kids? I'll be like, look at this. Like, no, I can't do that. But yeah, maybe we can do a little transcript. And the only thing you guys missed was me making a very, I'll say mediocre. I mean, I drank it. I didn't want to waste the booze. I'm not gonna waste good booze.
You shouldn't. And like I said, for a moment you do astral project to Applebee's, and you know, it's a nice little distraction from ghost juice.
The only other thing I can say is like, and I don't think it was mentioned in the it got cut off, is you know, when I was picking up the stuff to make this drink, the person who I normally get it from did approach me and was like, is everything okay at home? Are you all right? Like, did you need something? Because this isn't who you are. And I'm like, I know.
Watchers need to know that Jasmine really puts herself out on the line for you guys.
I didn't even want to do this, but I felt you guys needed it. Which leads me to my next thing. If anybody has ideas about horrible cocktails I can make, I would like to know, because I will do them. If you see something at, like, I don't know, Chili's, where you're like, wow, it's gross, and you want me to do it, I will. Within reason. I'm not gonna do one of those huge Bloody Marys where it's like half a fried chicken on it, where it's like sitting on top of a cheeseburger, covered in a like crowned throne of like Slim Jims. I can't do that.
At that point, just market Bloody Marys for men.
Bloody Marys for men. It's for guys who want a brunch. They know they want a brunch, but. And really, it's just like all that stuff on there so they can hide behind the beverage, peek out occasionally, take a hunk of the meat, and then go back to drinking.
I won't lie. I once had a Bloody Mary that came with like a half rack of ribs.
That sounds amazing. I mean, I'm not knocking that at all. But was it in the Bloody Mary, or on top of, or with? Because if it's with on the side,
vicariously on top, it all looks very aesthetically pleasing. But you know, you do get riblet in your Bloody Mary. So that's your thing.
I mean, I remember Lucky 13 where you get a Bloody Mary there and they basically gave you a salad of pickled vegetables with it.
It was like 8 kebabs of pickled onions, green beans, and carrots, and you just kind of sat there like a boozy rabbit, and you went through it, and you enjoyed that $13 Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a whole full meal. And David's excited because I see Allie is suggesting spooky green Midori Halloween drinks. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to use up that poison at some point. I don't know what else to do with it. The person who I bought it from was trying to make a nice version of a sour. So I need to see if he figured that out. Maybe I can he does great cocktails, so maybe I can copy that.
Yeah, but now you're committed to that whole bottle of Midori. So either it gets finished or you have to will it to someone.
Right? It was the smallest bottle I could get.
Pumpkin spice crap.
I mean, if I could have gotten like a little baby bottle, I would have. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
I know a teacher in Texas that would take it.
A teacher? You want me to...
With a soul that is akin to a nest of vipers. It's the same person.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not mailing it to your ex. Let me mail liquor to your ex-girlfriend. Let me mail partially consumed liquor to your ex-girlfriend. Let's just round off 2020.
It seems like
in
a
the way
good
it
diss.
needs to be
It's a good
wrapped
diss.
up with. That would not be a good diss.
Well, I guess at the very least you could turn it into like a fruity Molotov cocktail. You know.
Not enough alcohol content.
Oh, really? Is it that weak of
It's a liqueur.
Oh, boo.
Yep. 20%. Not flammable.
It's important to think about these things because can you imagine you're like, when the revolution starts, you're like, look, I am ready to fight back, but is there a way we can make this like designer? Because if we could have Molotov cocktails match my outfit, I would be down for that.
Here's a quick tip for alcohol. If you are looking to light your alcohol on fire, liquor is the way to go. Liqueurs, on the other hand, are not. They are a little too low. However, you can add some of them, dash them into the liquor, because it gives a sugary content that sticks. Also, the exception to the liqueur rule is rumplemint or any of those weird extreme like candy liqueurs that are like 100 proof or whatever, or 140 proof. Those will work. Those will work incredibly well, but they're also very expensive versus a plastic bottle of Pop-Pop. Well, even a glass bottle.
I think
Molotov.
next week
Anyway.
we should have a special cooking episode with Dave. Dave makes a Molotov.
It'll get pulled from YouTube immediately.
Oh, you've thought about this clearly. Dave. Well,
Unless you're Russian channel Kirashan, in which case all they do is endanger their lives with flammable shit.
I mean,
what else are you gonna? A hobby's a hobby, Dave.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, what else am I gonna do out here? That sounds like now living in the country for like as long as I have, I get why people do that. Like,
another drink suggestion.
There is another drink suggestion. Evergreen tree infused vodka made with Doug Fir vodka. It was so good. That sounds interesting. I feel like I don't know what I would do with that. That'd be interesting to put that in a Bloody Mary, maybe, but that might be too much. Maybe a martini? A very dry martini with that would be good. I'm wondering, it reminds me of a gin I saw with the same kind of like stuff. That could be something. I think what we'll do is I will do a Halloween beverage, green maybe. Unless I see something weird again from like a weird chain
Christmas
restaurant.
tree cocktail. Here I am. I'm drinking a Christmas tree. Are you happy?
Wait, 1 second. David, I think my battery on my earbud just died. Oh wait, okay. It went back on. Sorry. It went click. Again, riddled. I think something is going on. Maybe because we invoked some spirits with our witchery with this episode. So weird shit has gone down. I don't know what we've done to like upset the pumpkin spice gods, but
earlier, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Anyway, so we've covered alcohol, we've covered pumpkin spice, we've talked about how happy I am for fall. We learned stuff about Fairuza Balk, which is great. We're not gonna have that mac and cheese situation. Anything else to add?
Oh, don't overwater your plants.
Oh,
okay?
yes.
Always in the fall, they overwater their plants. Don't do it. Okay?
Put a finger in. And if it's still moist, leave it alone.
Don't touch it. I don't care how bored you are. I don't care how hopeless you feel. That plant does not need more water.
Yes. And on that note, that is it for the brunch show. I hope you all had a good time. Again, apologies for that weird situation. We'll probably try to do a transcript. I don't know. Anywho.
Or even just like in the future that totally doesn't match what any of what we're saying.
That could also be good. Also, somebody suggesting a drink with Zambuca. I did see some Zambuca. I'm not familiar with what it is, but I can get that. So maybe that's something that I could do.
It's a drink for old Greek men.
A drink for old Greek men.
Well, there you go, Jasmine.
So that's what I'll...
And on the inside, in her heart lies an old Greek man cursing others.
I mean, I've got an old lady inside of me. I drink a lot of gin, so this seems like the next transition.
Well, they might be roommates. You never know.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it for us. We're going to continue to enjoy our brunch, but you guys are going to have to do something else with your lives. I'm sorry. But thank you for coming. I do appreciate when you guys visit me. I really like it. It's like we get to hang out for real. So yeah, I'm going to fuck off now. Mel, we're going to hang out more. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. I love everybody.
Wait, no, there. Outro.